broadcast. You can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Hey, this is Ahman Green, the Green Bay Packers all-time leader in rushing. And Bill, the Packer fan and Packer owner, Nick, they run a website for Packer news and updates, and I know Packer news hasn't been so great lately because we got some players that are not Packers anymore that you loved at one time, but you might hate a little bit right now.
Two great running backs. We have a competent offensive line.
He's saying that he felt in November and December that they didn't want him back.
Get a little safety in that position. Either we go.
There's no reason to believe we can't return, but.
And they already came out, there's a couple guys that came out and said that Rodgers is telling what
solution of it, and don't let them go for anything under than one.
And you know what, Packer fans? The Bears still suck. So go Pack Go, and good luck to Bill and Nick, their website, and their Packer news. Talk to you later.
It's a lot easier to come in and skip doing mop-up duty, but he threw the ball all. He kind of looked like Aaron Rodgers the way he was throwing the ball sidearm and just flicking the ribs, and the ball was just jumping out of his hand. Agreed.
Hey everybody, this is Gerhard de Beer, former Green Bay Packer offensive lineman, and you're watching Frozen Tundra Network with Bill the Packer fan and.
Why, hello everybody, and welcome to the Frozen Tundra Network. Hey, and hello there, Yoli.
Just in time.
wow.
I was really running on Duncan, man.
I thought you had a fire. Wow. Guess not.
Well, no, I didn't have fire.
Play a month. Wow. She's playing a month.
Got it just in time, bro. Mm-hmm. I highly recommend butter pecan. It is great.
Got Rob over here trying to get the Dunkin' sponsor.
I want a Dunkin' sponsor, bro. We'll all be just like every morning. It'll be Ken's Coffee. I promise.
I gotta go like 18 miles to go to the nearest Dunkin' Donut, man.
Really? Damn, that's tough.
Yeah,
I got 1.5 mile away.
Yeah, mine's a mile down the road.
Fuck, I'm about 18 miles, something like that.
Man, Dorn really out in the middle of the woods.
The closest thing I got is a Subway. Hey, we got Subway.
The 49ers.
In a gas station. We got Subway in a gas station. Fucking, we're good.
Yoli wants to know what's up with the 49ers. So no Purdy, huh?
Well, no Purdy, no Bosa.
No Bosa, yeah.
What about Trent?
I think that's game time decision.
Wow. That's one on each line and a quarterback. Holy mother.
Well, I'm telling you right now, man, we got to come out and win this game and convincingly. We got to. You know what I mean? We've been shooting ourselves in the foot so much this season. To me, it seems like when Love got hurt, it's just that and him being so much off, at practices and stuff like that. He's not playing the practice. Wilson's taking the practice over and stuff. The chemistry's not there. But now, after the bye, something, I think you're going to start seeing that they're going to start clicking right now. I think they're just going to start clicking. We're going to do it just like last year. It's about the same time we start clicking, and I think we're going to start clicking. And look out! Look out! I mean, I'd rather do this and then peak like the Lions did. They peaked already, and I'd rather not do that. I'd rather wait till towards the end of the season and playing good in the playoffs.
Have they peaked though, John? We'll talk. We're going to circle back to that question. We're going to circle back to that. I want to talk about that, but we don't talk about it right now. We're talking Packers.
Yeah, good evening there, Eric.
What's up, Eric? Go Pack, go! Yeah. So I mean, look, you can only play who's in front of you. I'm sorry that they're missing their guys, and it sucks and whatever. We're missing Jair and who else? Jair and Edgerrin Cooper. I mean, those are big pieces to us. So
absolutely.
I mean, that's part of our secondary. Our secondary is our strength right now in defense, and that's a big hit to us. So, I mean, I'm sorry, but it is what it is.
You know what? One thing about it, I mean, it's any given Sunday. Look what the Browns did yesterday to get the Steelers.
Yeah, but it's snowed. It's any given Sunday with snow.
But even before that started coming down good, they were doing pretty good, man. So I mean,
it was a divisional game, and I expect division. I mean, you can't say the same for division games. Divisional games, you gotta just they're going to be tough.
You know those numbers out. It doesn't matter if you got 2 wins or 20 wins. It don't matter. You throw that out the window.
Yeah. I mean, just look what happened to us this past week. We only beat the lowly Bears by a point.
Yeah. You know, they caught up off guard. You know, that offense totally caught up off guard, man. I mean, it's
absolutely.
And if they want to cry about that kick, hey, that block, it to me, it's a good kick to me. But you know what? If Caleb hasn't thrown a touchdown in 4 games, why can't instead of getting OB, he got us a field goal range. Look at me and giving you touchdowns. He hasn't thrown a touchdown in 4 fucking games. So don't blame that on everything else.
What's up, A-Dub?
What's up?
What's good, fellas?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we played well enough to beat them, but we were just out of sync. I mean, man, I don't know. And Jair, what was the deal with that? Did he
re-aggravated his knee injury is what it was.
It was a PCB injury that he suffered, and there's no timetable on how soon he will return, but I'm hopeful that it will be before the season's over.
I'm hoping before the Lions game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when you speak about the Bears game, can't take nothing away from Chicago. They did enough to where they were able to win that game, but my attitude is like their defense didn't do that much for them. Like the change in the OC definitely benefited and served them well, and they were able to put together some big plays offensively. It was just that we were able to.
I just think the OC turned the quarterback loose. He said, "Just run," because that's the only thing that hurt us was him running. He kept the drives alive by running.
Yeah,
and he also was getting the ball out in about 2.5 seconds.
Yeah. It was we weren't prepared for that kind of stuff. We should have been, but we weren't.
Yeah, and that's a hurtful case because throughout this before this game ever came around, we were normally doing a good job at keeping running quarterbacks contained, but this was one that they weren't necessarily prepared for, which somebody already talked about. But then a couple of positives to look at is our percentage in the red zone. Like we got there 5 times, managed to score on 3 out of those 5 opportunities.
We only got 3 penalties, and at least one for sure shouldn't have been a penalty. So our penalties went down.
I got a question for you guys. Go ahead.
Yeah. And I was saying that speaking of penalties, it's kind of funny to me that Bears want to find a case where a flag should have been called on that block kick at the end. They think Carl Brooks lined up in the neutral zone where he could have been offsides, and then there was a complaint they think he used somebody for leverage when it came to getting up there to make that block.
I don't, bro. They're just reaching. They've already looked at it. I mean,
well, they should instead of kicking a field goal, that you had a touchdown instead. That's their problem. You know what I mean? It's like people say, like the Lions. Okay, they rack up all these points, 50 points on a team. You know what? I wish my team would do that instead of letting off the gas. And then all of a sudden, the other team come back in. No, just like the Texans. Texans had the Lions. They let off the gas. They start running the ball, trying to run the clock down, and guess what happened? You don't do that, man. You fucking put your foot on the gas just like the Lions do, and score every time you get. Make it. If it's 100 to 3, who cares?
And dare I say, another thing you got to think about is the Texans did not take great opportunities with all those turnovers they were getting off the Lions. They didn't capitalize on them the way they should at the time either.
Exactly. But I mean, when you can put a foot on someone's throat, you do it. I mean, rack that points up. Make sure they can't come back to win that game. I mean, I see too many times where people let off the gas too soon. All of a sudden, boom, they're losing. Or it's right down to the wire. It's like you can't do that.
We all thought we lost that game until they blocked it.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you know what? I would have blamed that game on that defense. If we would have lost that,
I would have blamed it on the call, not kicking the fucking field goal. I don't know why LaFleur went for it. I don't know why he went for it. We should have just got the 3 and walked away. Then that forces them to get a touchdown. Then we forced them to go
because we weren't getting the ball as much, possessions so much, and so he figured you know.
Yeah, he was trying to put it away right then and there. I understand, but
and we were down by 5, so he wasn't just trying to settle for less than the points needed to go ahead. So, and here's the thing, they pretty much killed us in most categories in that game. Like they won the time of possession. They even pushed the ball. They even moved it on us in many ways than one, not just with the run, but even on the pass, which leaves a lot to be desired in our secondary. Like when Jair is not out there, our secondary just suffers a lot.
It does.
And not to mention
Nixon.
Right. And not to mention our defense has not been following up on the past couple of games where we were able to force turnovers either. That's something else I see.
We have no. I watch all these other teams blitz the shit out of the Bears and get sacks and everything else and put pressure. That's the reason why. I mean, you've seen at the end. Look, they pressured. Look, we had 2 quick sacks back to back. Where the fuck was that in all the first 3 quarters? Tell me that.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
And think about this. We don't blitz as much as other teams do, which needs to change.
No, I know.
Yeah, we're like the 31st team in the league in blitz rate.
Yeah,
wouldn't that help with the regular pass rush if we just blitzed more often? Because then they don't know when we're going to blitz. They're going to be more worried we're going to blitz if we get home on the blitz all the time. You know, I don't know, man. I some of this shit is just killing me.
I think what they're doing they're still doing right now.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you notice they're switching a lot of new guys in here now. They're bringing Junior Cox in. They're bringing Mosley back up. They're testing everybody and see where everybody's good at yet. I think this defense is so young, and it's just slowly starting to go, and they're trying to figure things out. I mean, this year we just got to ride it out, and next year it'd be a lot better. We just got to ride it out this year, though. I mean, they're still trying to figure out things and here and there.
Well,
Jeffrey.
Yeah, as we're figuring out, one thing that has helped out so far is Rashawn Gary has picked it up when it comes to getting pressures, and he's gotten a sack out of this game. That's one positive to look at.
He got a clear sack on this, like Ken pointed out on our morning show. I mean, he bull rushed that guy. He wasn't a free runner. He literally walked through the guy to get to the sack. So, and it was fast. It was a good bull rush. That was the way. That's how we all envisioned Gary to be playing.
Yeah.
And Jeffrey, nobody's getting down on the Packers, but if you don't talk about the problem areas, I mean, bro, I mean, we got some problem areas. We're not playing perfect ball.
Yeah.
We look more like the Lions right now.
We don't sugarcoat things like the Lions do. We don't sugarcoat things. We don't cherry pick shit.
Yeah. Like you can't, like, any game you win, good or bad, you got to call out what's necessarily real, like what any issues you may have that other teams might pick up on with the next game.
Well, it's like I don't like Nixon, man. I don't know about you guys think about Nixon. To me,
no, I agree with you.
I like to have him bench and send someone else in there. You know, let's get some of these younger guys in there and see what they can do. I'm done with Nixon.
I mean,
I don't understand why they
I'd much rather have Nixon on the field than Stokes.
But one thing about Nixon, I like. Okay, if he's as long as he's covering out, if he's covering in, I'm fine with that. He's good. But out, no. When he's on the outside, no. He's horrible at it. He's bad.
He's not when he's filling in for Jair.
Like, when he does everything on the inside, he's good.
I'm saying as far as anyone else you have left besides Nixon, you got Corey Ballantyne, you got Carrington Valentine, you still have Kalen King on the practice squad. We have yet to call up and try to remember there's another name at corner we got.
Well, Ballantyne, I think he's a little banged up. That's why you haven't really been seeing him in so much. He's
been banged up for most of the season. I mean, he's on the injury report a lot this year. I mean, he filled in for Jair last year. He was the reason why we didn't feel the loss of Jair last year.
Yeah.
And seeing as I heard that Edrin Cooper's out, since Edrin Cooper's out for this game that we got coming up, we're going to, unfortunately, we got to see more of Isaiah McDuffie and as well as Eric Wilson out there more. But then
Eric Wilson, I don't mind him being out there.
What about Hopper? I want to see Hopper out there.
He's
a thumper, man. He's a big thumper. That Hopper, man. I want to see what else he can do.
I was saying this could be the game where we might have to see him out there But then also think about that guy that we still got on the practice squad, Jamin Davis. Somebody was asking how soon before we call him up off the practice squad to the main roster to play.
I think they want to see what these young guys can do yet. I mean, yeah. I mean, what I got surprised was because Mosley a week before that was I think he played against the Lions quite a bit, but then all of a sudden now against the Bears they brought Cox up and he got a lot more snaps and Cox had Junior Cox had a really good game. I mean, really good. And on special teams, he got that. He had that penalty. He had that, he made a guy push him, and the other guy got a penalty, and he just kind of was cool and kind of walked away, and he caused that 15 yards, and plus he did good, man. He got that sack and.
Nice compliment there, Greg, but I'm gonna be honest about it. I don't
know,
so
man.
Far,
you guys got one too, man. So
yeah, I'm gonna say when it comes to our safety room, I have enjoyed everything I've seen from Xavier McKinney. I just think at the moment, while he may be growing and he's still a rookie, you like to see a lot more out of Javon Bullard. But then Evan Williams has definitely been showing up a lot for us too.
I think Bullard's going to end up being our slot corner completely, and we're going to leave Evan Williams out at safety because it seems like our defense plays the best when we have that rotation of guys in. I'm hoping we smash the Niners.
I mean, we should, but
it's our best opportunity. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
For some reason, we play down to the teams, man. It's like I don't know.
Yeah,
I got to buy a field goal.
Yeah, and I already mentioned before. I put the post out there before to say that Brock Purdy and Nick Bosa being out is going to be the biggest excuse as to why we actually could win this game Sunday.
I just want to see a complete game. I've not seen a complete game yet this year, and I want to see a complete game.
Shit, I haven't seen us play more than a quarter and a half of football.
Exactly.
Nah, we against the Arizona, we played a great game. That was the only game that we finished. That one there. That was the only game.
That game was
in the Jags. We let the Jags in it. Go ahead.
Yeah, when Arizona was stress-free, and even the Tennessee Titans was stress-free to me.
Yeah. Yeah, the Titans wasn't a bad game either.
Yeah.
It's just, look, bro, those are shit teams. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we got to play better against better teams. I mean, the 49ers aren't the 49ers that we seen last year.
Yeah, they're not the same ones last year. Yeah, they're not.
They're not
the same.
Far from it. And I've already called it for myself to say that San Fran won't make the playoffs this year anyway, given their current state.
If they lose this weekend, I'd really agree with that. If they lose this weekend, this is like a playoff right now to them. That's and they got to do what they can do. Who is that? Keenan Allen is going to be their quarterback.
Brandon Allen.
Brandon Allen. I'm sorry. I know it's Allen.
What are you going to say?
Keenan Allen. Brandon Allen.
Wide receiver, bro. He's a wide receiver.
Me. Brandon Allen. I know it's Allen.
You're good, bro.
I just couldn't remember. It rolled off.
And for what I've seen, they got two.
He's on IR. Fucking guy.
Yeah, Lloyd is going to be out for a couple of weeks with the appendicitis there that he had.
He's on, he's off. He's on, he's off. I'm fucking over it. He's a fucking.
He's off the IR, but he's on the non-football injury list.
Hey, I just want to get it all out of the system now. When he comes back, that dude's going to be good, man.
We're going to take it from him, though. We're going to take it.
Yeah, I can definitely agree with JB there. Green Bay's coming away with this one.
Yeah.
I don't care if they need the win or not. Sucks to be them.
And I mean, as much as I think I would love to see the Bears beat the Vikings, I just don't see it.
I do. I actually do.
How are we going to say? I'm with Dorn on this one. I
actually do.
All right. Well, let's hope you guys.
Especially if Sam Darnold plays the way he has a couple of
weeks. And it's in Chicago, right?
I want to be wrong. No, is it in Chicago?
I think it is in Chicago.
Yep.
No, because they lost 2 in a row at home. It is. They had 3 in a row at home.
I'm looking right now.
Because they lost the last 2 at home.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it is in Chicago.
It is. And then they play the Lions next. They play 9 next at home. They play again at home with the Lions.
Wow.
No, they're at the Lions.
Oh, at the Lions. Oh, yeah, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah, because of it being Thanksgiving game.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And we played the Dolphins.
Man, they got lucky in that one because Thanksgiving is supposed
I think I'm going to have sushi. I'm going to have
for
sushi for Thanksgiving just for the Dolphins.
Sure.
Just in salute. Sushi in my house.
Yeah, he's saying good luck, but we ain't got. It ain't going to be rain this Sunday.
Yeah, it's going to be a whole bunch of snow.
No, it ain't supposed to snow until Monday. We're actually supposed to be rain and snow.
Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't really care, JB. I think we look. You got us, man. That's all. When we play you in Ford Field, there won't be no rain. There won't be nothing.
And every part of, and I'm gonna say, JB, every part of me thinks there's still a good chance that you might see the tale of 2 different tapes again this season. Just like last year, it was a tale of 2 different tapes between the Packers and the Lions. You might see that again this year.
Did you guys have seen that videos I put in back chat before? Did you guys watch those?
The one you put in there about
yeah.
I started watching it and then I got interrupted. I have to go back and finish it. But I started watching. You said it's a good listen.
Yeah, they're actually saying, like right now the Packers ain't clicking right now, but once they click, this team gonna be hard to beat. Once they start clicking, and I think it's right now it's on the verge. It's gonna start clicking. I really do.
I did watch the second video where he broke down the footage from the Bear game.
I think coming off the bye, we did pretty good on the penalties. We did a few things we did pretty good on, but then that close of a game, they knew it would be a nail biter with the Bears. They already knew it because it's a rivalry and everything else, and they want to win. They haven't beat us for so long. They want to beat us so bad.
That was
They're
a
do everything.
huge difference in the old line play.
Yep, and I think us being played, we should have lost that game. We should have. But we didn't. But okay, so they're gonna look at that and say, "Wow, we gotta get our shit together, or we're gonna fucking, if we want to get to our goals, we gotta get going." You know what I mean? And the offense was clicking pretty good. The defense was kind of, that run defense was not good last week at all. Our pass defense wasn't good at all. I mean, we're giving up third and 19. Third down was every third down or fourth down we gave it to them.
I thought, what the fuck, 3rd and 19? We got
this. We're like the worst in the league in that right now on third down.
Yeah, we fucking suck. We suck in the red zone.
Yeah.
We suck in the red zone.
Yeah.
That too.
Every part of me keeps thinking, and when I watch that game, it's like, can our defensive coordinator stop running zone coverages so much out there? Like it's too many times we're sitting in the zone when we shouldn't be running it that often in every play. It's like we're playing so many yards off these guys when we shouldn't.
Yeah, exactly. Granted, I know Alexander, our best man cover corners out, but you got to trust some of these young guys. Hey, if they give up a big one, at least you gave them a chance at it.
Yeah. I was looking at Stokes at this PFF last week. It wasn't actually that bad, and I was like, really? It's like, I thought he sucked, tell you the truth. I'm not a big Stokes fan,
Yeah, neither am I. I want him off the team at the end of the year.
We need to go get corners at this offseason, man. Go get a veteran and draft one,
Yeah, I wouldn't be against that.
Yeah.
Certainly.
Because we got a hell of a safety tandem.
You asked Rashawn Gary for restructure his contract since he ain't going up to his standard. Do the same thing to Kenny Clark. Go around and take some of these guys who ain't doing anything. Hey, we want some money back. We go out and get a nice corner, man. Use that money to get a corner.
Well, we already got a decent amount of money for next year.
Yeah, well, I know. I'm just saying. Kenny Clark's got to put some money back, man. You better start putting some fucking sacks down or something, man. He ain't doing shit lately.
Yeah, but hey.
Kenny Clark, I thought he was gonna have a big year this year, but no.
So did I. But I think he's still kind of too used to taking on double teams that he's still getting that. That's why we're seeing Wyatt burst onto the scene this year.
Yeah, he said he's got some of his toe or something like that, but come on, man.
I think he's got like turf toe or something. Which granted, massively.
Shoot it up and play, man. Tape it up good.
I wonder how much is the learning curve on this as opposed to these guys just,
I mean, it is. I mean, the whole new defense is young. They're young.
Yes.
I'm going to say Van Ness needs to show up.
He needs to show up every game.
He was supposed to show up like weeks ago, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think that's why I think you're seeing Brendan Cox Jr. up, and then Mosley's coming up. I think that's why you're seeing them coming up, man, because, I got to do something. But I guess they've been showing out at practice and stuff, so they're like, we got to see what the guys do in the field. And both of them produced. Both times they got on the field, they produced. So Van Ness and Rashawn Gary's time might go down just a little bit to see these younger guys. And I'm fine with that.
That lights a fire under their ass and gets them producing.
Exactly.
Because so far, I'm massively disappointed in Van Ness.
Exactly.
At least Gary's still showing flashes and he's getting pressures.
Yeah.
Van Ness, it just seems like he's completely disappeared this year.
Well, that's what makes me wonder if it's not just the change. I mean, bro, he had to learn the whole defense last year, and then
Slayton, he's doing good. He's not doing great. He's not doing horrible. He's just doing his job, and I'm fine with him. I'm
not ready to give up on Van Ness yet. Let's see what he looks like at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my thing with Slayton is that you only count on him to show up for the run defenses. That's what he's best for.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. We need the run stuffers.
Yeah, we need a couple more. We need another big guy, though. We do. They want speed, but sometimes you need some bigger guys up front.
I want like one of those diversions that create its own river. That's what I want. The divide is so great that you have to run around this guy to get it. I mean, what the?
I just want another grade digger. I just want a digger.
That's
what I want. Something like that,
Just a plug in the middle.
Fuck yeah. Big old nasty fucker that wants to fucking come out.
Yeah.
When they move sideways, they push like half the line.
If there's a perspective I'm beginning to have right now, I'm thinking maybe it should have been for us to remain in the scheme that we were in, because at least in the scheme we had last year, and even under Joe Barry, we had a pass rush. Now it just ain't there with the new DC that we got now.
I was going to say, I'll get until next year to start generating pass rush, but next year I want to see a huge improvement in that area.
Especially if that means we have to switch up personnel.
That's what I mean. You have to switch the scheme and now see what you got and see who works with it. If then you got pieces that don't work, it's time to make them, personnel change. I mean, we're all in agreement. I like this defense. I like the way it seems like it could be played better. We just got to master it. You know what I mean? Yep. It looks way better than last year's defense.
We're still figuring out stuff. That's why you're seeing different players, coming in and getting more snap counts now, and it's just they're just trying to fit where the pieces fit the best, and it'll get going. I mean, this is the first year, man. Well,
I think parts of it's already been going. I mean, look at how many turnovers we got.
We held the Lions offense to 16 points. We held the Bears offense to 19 points. I mean, it's not like we're giving up 30, 40 points or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, you're right.
So,
our defense looked like shit doing it too.
It's like a big bend don't break bullshit.
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Although I'd like to have the number one red zone defense. I mean, that's fucking those guys kept us out of the fucking end zone, bro.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, that's the thing. The Bears, I wouldn't surprise me if they beat the Vikings. I'm just saying.
I mean, we literally, like I said, the score is going to be like 31.
Not room for the Bears, tell you the truth.
We were down there enough to make 30 points, bro. They just fucking wouldn't let us in the fucking end zone. They just would not let us in.
They're good.
Unless we ran the ball, because that was their biggest weakness on defense, was defending the run, which was no different from us. Like just as we weren't able to stop the run, we were able to run on them just as much.
Or Watson breaking ankles out there.
Bro, what happened on the 2 point when we ran the ball? That was terrible.
That was a bad call. Yeah,
that was a fucking horrible call. Jacobs had nowhere to go.
Yeah, that was just a horrible.
That was just terrible.
They were expecting that, and that to me is a testament to where Matt LaFleur better be a lot more creative with his play calling out there.
He got out-coached right there. That was him getting out-coached.
That was another. That's another thing that had to be called out, was the play calling out there, which was very questionable.
Oh yeah, yep. I'm 100% with you there on that.
I would have
never. There were a lot of plays that he called that I'm sitting there wondering what the hell. And of course, we had to get the freaking customary jet sweep end around shit that went nowhere.
Well, how much of that is his cockiness of 10 in a row on them? I mean, that's why we went for it, bro. I'm telling you, in a 5-point game, you fucking take the 3 points, you put it back, and you hope you could. I mean, we had enough time to get it back. We weren't giving up big scores either.
If you actually break down a game and break down that offense, you should see the way the Lord schemes these fucking guys up is unfucking real, dude. Sometimes there's 2 fucking guys open. Sometimes there's 3 guys open. It's unreal, man. And the run game. I mean, it's the offense is gonna start clicking. It's gonna be dangerous. But now we just gotta get that defense going.
Yeah.
You know, once we get that defense going,
and
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a show, man.
Yep. And and something else we can say that's a positive as far as credit given where it's due, that at least this year, Christian Watson's hamstring issues that troubled him in the past have not been a problem this year.
Yep. I was going to say Christian Watson has massively impressed me this year.
Yep.
He had his biggest game this past Sunday.
Yeah, I think he'll be on the roster. Yeah, I think he'll be on the roster next year. I'm not so sure about Romeo Dobbs.
Nope, I don't want him on back on, to tell you the truth. I really don't. I'm done with him.
I really expected him to step up and be the number 1 receiver this year for us.
Well, he's still a good receiver. He is. Don't get me wrong. He's a damn good receiver yet. He quit on the team, man, that time. And ever since that, I'm done. I don't want a guy that wants to quit on a team. I don't care if for a day or a couple practices. It's just showing that you're weak. And then he throws a little tantrum. No, man.
Yeah, people have bad days, dude. I mean, that's all that.
I hear you, man. But man, I don't know.
Bro. I'm a big guy on quitting too. I don't believe in quitting either. I 100% am 100% with you on quitting. I don't agree with that. But I mean, he could have had a bad day. I mean, I don't know the whole story. That's the thing. I don't want to. I'm not trying to speculate. I mean, what it sounds like, they worked it out. Everybody's happy.
Yeah, I get that. I mean, but he dropped that one against the Bears, which I don't really think that was really his fault. I think that was more or less Love actually rifling that fucking thing in there. Like, dude, put a little touch to it only. You don't have to fucking put a little mustard on it, not no fucking, hot sauce,
We got a fan on site. Look at this. Ready for the Dolphins. He's there and freezing.
Funny thing you speak about freezing. The cold front's coming in fast on his way down here where I am.
Yeah. Where you at?
I'm in Mississippi. I'm in Mississippi. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so far, the temperature is between 40 to 30 out here.
Really?
Man, it's colder down there than it is here in upstate New York.
When I went to my stand this morning, it was 30 degrees.
Really? Yeah, it was like
wind chill. It was probably about 24.
It was like 75 today. I'm in Texas, man. It's hot
Tomorrow's opening day of gun season. So the
here.
whole woods will be all orange.
The crazies are going to be running loose in Wisconsin.
Yeah, it'll be all orange everywhere in the woods. All you hear is boom, boom, bang,
Extra
boom,
orange.
boom,
Extra
boom,
orange.
boom, boom, boom. Think of like a war out there. Here comes the wounded Bambi. No.
Yeah. But hey,
You mean opening day is not the day you're supposed to start it on?
Getting back to this game against San Fran, I would hope, every part of me is hoping to see Christian Watson duplicate his performance against the Bears this Sunday. Hopefully he has a big game. And the other guys I would hope to see show up is I like to see more from Tucker Kraft this game coming up.
Yeah.
And definitely Dobbs too.
Yeah, I'd like to see Dobbs make it through a game without dropping a ball.
Same thing goes for Dante Wicks too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You mean old hands of stone?
But one thing I will say though about Dobbs and Wicks, their route running, man, they're crisp, man.
Yes,
They got really good fucking route running.
But that don't do no good if they can't hang on to the ball when it hits them in the hands, man. I mean, what the fuck?
Some of it's on love too, man. He rockets those things.
My thing is,
he doesn't know how to do that love touch.
He
just rockets it.
Yeah, and my thing is Dontavian Wicks has the best separation percentage, one of the best in the league today. Yeah. Like the man can get open, but he's got to be able to catch what goes his way.
No, look, it's not unwarranted, John. No one's saying that. It's not
unwarranted. I'm no harsh on him, but man,
yeah, but I hate to see people quit too, and that because that is that kind of is like your defeatist attitude. You don't want that. You don't want that on the team, bro.
Exactly.
It doesn't. But it can be turned around too, just as easily. I mean, look, winning makes everybody feel better.
Yeah. If he ain't gonna break the bank, then I want him back. But if he's gonna, if we're gonna if he gets,
I want him to fucking step up and be our number one or number two, something, not a number four. I mean, because he's playing like a number four.
Yeah.
I mean, bro, how many years has he got left on it? He's gonna his real contract is coming up. His first real contract is if it's not next year,
it's after the season. It's after this season.
Yeah. Okay. See, so it's coming up.
Yeah, him and Watson's contracts are up after the season.
Most people show out there last year if they want a big contract. He's not going to show out. He's going to be getting offered pittance, and let him go see what someone else will offer you, and we'll maybe match it.
Well, we can take a number one first draft pick and trade it for a receiver.
Shit. Yeah, I'm ready to do that because our first round picks under Goody haven't been working out. So
that's what I'm saying.
Hey, is either that or we better count on trying to see something from the next receivers we got on the roster that we have yet to see play more, being Bo Melton and Malik Heath. We still have yet to see something for those two.
Yeah, Melton had the dropsies in the summer too, so dropsies. It's like
well, hey, he worked his out in the summer.
I'm just saying, bro. Dropsies is not a drop. Look. I'm frustrated as fuck at Dobbs and Wicks. I mean, these were the guys we all thought were going to be our one or our two.
I think last I checked,
1 and 2.
The last I checked, we were second in drops, man.
Jesus Christ, that's fucking
we're second in drops. That's horrible, man.
And everybody's going to complain about our fucking. They're making. To me, the drops are more fucked up than all the interceptions that Love is throwing. The dropped passes, because those are touchdowns. I'm watching touchdowns get dropped. I mean, those are game changers. Those are drive killers. Those are, fuck.
And funny thing to me is
not trying to force a play if we get a touchdown. Sorry. Go ahead, man.
And funny thing is the drop passes are coming from guys you normally don't see that much from. Like when Christian Watson came in, he had his drop issues, but we didn't see that out of him none this year.
And then he fucking makes a fucking killer catch over the middle.
But you know what? We can say all the negative stuff we want to say about our receivers, but you know what? We're number one in explosive plays.
Yes.
These guys can make a play, explosive plays. Doesn't matter. It could be Wicks, it could be Dobbs, it could be Reed, it could be Watson. They all can do it. They all can do it.
And don't forget about Jacobs making the explosive plays in the
Well,
running
that
game.
too.
I was going to say
Wilson
waking up
and
some
so
good ones.
Wilson made some too.
And so far, we've been able to get Josh Jacobs in the end zone more too.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. You start getting this team clicking that offense. Good luck stopping it.
Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of it too is LaFleur fucking deciding that he's going to just all gas like he did last year. He made a decision at some point to turn Jordan loose and go.
What I get out of it is this year they try to put that more on Love's plate, and I think they're starting to back off a little bit on it. That's what I'm getting out of it.
Well, I think I think part of the injury thing in the beginning plays credence.
They want to give him more responsibility, but I think they're kind of holding off a little bit.
I don't think it's that they're putting more on his plate. I think Love's been trying to put his Superman cape on when he hasn't needed to, and I think that's been a decent amount of the problem.
I mean,
hey, you know, it's great that you can make something out of nothing, but you don't got to do it every play.
We dress up Robert Salas. No, we're going to dress him up like Xerxes from 300.
But I think, with these guys not actually, when Love's hurt and he's not at practice, they don't got the chemistry now. Now he's there. The chemistry's starting to come around better now. So I think it's going to start clicking.
Oh, I'm hoping. The only thing that I don't like is, our line's starting to get kind of healthy, but we lost Jordan Morgan now and we got Sean Ryan in. To where Sean Ryan's all right, but I definitely think Morgan's the better right guard.
Yeah.
Well, Sean Ryan for me has held up very well, and he's one of those guys who, to me, has broken that third round curse. Like, we found him in the third round, and he's definitely. Yeah. And through time, he's definitely panned out, and he's been able to hold his own at that position so far.
I don't believe in curses. Fuck that.
Hey, at least we didn't have two botched snaps from our center.
Yeah,
bro, that's just
weather from the starting guys in the lineup.
I always gave Myers crap, and all of a sudden after one game he misses, and I'm like, oh my god, where's Myers? You know what I mean? It's like, damn. But
that's the old saying: you don't realize what you lost until it's gone.
Yeah.
He might not be as good as some of the old centers we had, but he's a lot better than what we thought.
He's a lot better than what we'd have if he wasn't in there.
Yeah. I want to see what that Monk can do. We actually, I think we drafted him to take over next year.
That's right. They suck. Fuck the Niners.
And he's
bitch ass bitches.
Yeah, funny thing is the Niners got and I'm thinking what's funny is that they got 6 guys out, along with Brock Purdy and it's supposed to be 6 of their players that are out. One of their top corners are out, and then we know Brock Purdy and Nick Bosa's out, but one of their top cornerbacks, Ward, is out, and supposedly one of their linemen are out. A center of theirs is out.
Oh, good. Hopefully this will be enough to help us kind of get into the swing of things with this game, with all those guys being out. And it'll be all right. Now that we see that we can do it, now let's go out there and do it to other teams.
I just want a clean game. I just want to see offense, defense, all just play decent, play good. Not so many penalties. Don't shoot ourselves in the foot.
And it's a flashbang, not a smoke grenade.
Oh, my eyes!
I just want to see a complete game.
I hear you, Dorn.
We just gotta. You want to see us clicking like we did the second half. You want to start seeing that. I agree with you 100%.
Because shit, if we have the same thing next year, we'll know that Jordan Love and LaFleur together just have a slow start to it.
Yeah. Well, okay. Now go back. My first thing when we started, Ken said hold off on that. When I said about Lions fucking,
Yeah.
racking out 50 points and shit, whatever.
You think
See,
you already think they've already peaked?
I think they peaked. I think they peaked, and I think right now you're gonna start seeing them kind of decline a little bit now. I think those injuries are gonna start catching up to them. Teams are gonna say, okay, you ain't gonna stop their run. You got to contain their run and make Goff throw more. And you do that, your chance of winning are pretty good. Because Goff gets rattled. People say, oh, he's best against the blitz. Yeah, he gets rattled, dude. So
I like Isaac's game plan. We tackle CMC every play, whether he gets or not.
Because they're going to feed Christian McCaffrey most of the time out there.
But their run game actually hasn't been that good, man. Actually, it hasn't.
See, I thought their run game's actually been pretty decent, seeing as how CMC.
Not the last couple of games, it hasn't.
Well, he's just come back, bro. He's not every game he gets better. They're not practicing him. He's on the IR and he's not being practiced. They're only using him for game days.
All
they're doing.
And then we can't forget that we have a major storyline for this game too. It's the Devondre Campbell revenge game. With how much he talked about being underutilized with us, I don't know. His stat sheet seems pretty empty.
Or rather,
I seen that.
Or rather, misuse. Or rather, he was misused by us.
Oh yeah, according to him,
being used at all over there.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm about to say if anything to be said about it, we ain't seen him that much out there on the field for the Niners.
Nope. He just has to understand he was getting old and he wasn't being. I mean, I don't know. He just wasn't playing in the. Maybe he's better in a 4-3. What do you guys think? I don't know. I mean.
I think his time was up.
Yeah, I mean that's what
I think it was just that we caught a flash in the pan with him for that one season. And
once he got his injuries, he was never the same.
Next one.
Yeah, the sooner we locked him in as one of our linebackers, paying him that money, that all-pro year that he had didn't translate to much of anything else.
Yeah.
I
think it continues. I agree.
Yeah, that's what most of us sitting here are hoping for, Isaac.
I think it continues. I mean, he stayed this the healthiest he's been. He's even been hit really hard a couple times, and it looked questionable, like he was going to go. Boom! He's back in. He's playing every week.
Oh yeah, especially that one that rolled his freaking knee up.
That catch was awesome. What he did. I mean, his hands were underneath the ball. That was a, and then he just jumped up and ran.
That's what I love about Watson this year is that he's being more aggressive going out and attacking that ball.
Yeah, at the time he got up and ran, it was at the time he wasn't even touched, and then it was so many Bear fans making excuses that Jalen Johnson, he fell at the time he was trying to keep up with Christian Watson and all, but
he tripped over his own goddamn feet.
No matter what Jalen Johnson did, at the end of the day, he couldn't keep up with Watson. But then I remember reading a post where a Bear fan talked about letting Christian Watson burning your secondary is very telling. But then I'd say, how telling is it for your defense when your secondary let Christian Watson get 150 yards receiving? And that's more yards than your top two receivers combined, and Watson had less receptions doing it.
True. Sack and Cox. Sack and Cox. Let's go. Sack and Cox.
Oh, I feel sorry for any of Rob's neighbors because that's all they're going to be hearing screamed on Sundays now.
Sack and Cox.
Wow.
Funny thing is, I forgot.
I love it, Isaac.
I forgot to make a post as far as work week between the Bears and Vikings as far as what the score predictions experts saying.
Oh, I got Bears.
The majority,
Bears and Vikings.
Yeah, Bears and Vikings. Yeah.
As I recall correctly, a majority of the experts say the Vikings are going to win.
Yeah.
Well, the real expert right here says the Bears are going to win.
I want to hear it, expert. I want to hear it. Tell me why. Why the Bears win? Make the case. Let's hear it.
Why? Because I think that the Vikings ain't going to get any touchdowns on Bears defense, the red zone defense. And I think that that Kent will get the ball just like he did against us, quick and easy, fast, boom, 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 fucking run it down. Sweat's going to run it down their throat. Yeah.
You don't think Jones? Jones runs all over the Bears.
Jones?
Aaron Jones was part of the 10 wins.
Who was that?
Aaron Jones is part of the 10
still in the
wins
league?
Over the Bears, bro. He was
I
part
didn't know
of
he was
those
even
10
in the
wins,
league.
man.
Oh, he's still playing?
And if I got to be honest, the best chance I see the Bears beating Minnesota depends on if Sam Darnold starts seeing ghosts again.
Yep.
Yeah.
You'll be seeing ghosts this Saturday or Sunday. I mean,
pass rush wasn't all that. Not for us, anyway. I didn't feel that Jordan was threatened by the Bears pass rush hardly at all.
No.
Hardly at all.
Yes.
But the Vikings got a good pass rush, so let's see how their offense.
As I recall, the Bears didn't sack Jordan Love but only one time. That's another stat some people aren't talking about when it comes to Green Bay, that Jordan Love is one of the least sacked QBs in the NFL right now.
Yeah. Part of it's the way he throws the ball. He gets rid of it. That's why some of it's led to him forcing throws. That's
because
good.
We got the best offensive line in fucking football. That's why.
I won't go that far.
I don't know about that. I'm gonna put it in the top 10 though. I fucking
yeah.
For sure, the top 10, man. I mean,
it's hard to beat the Lions offensive line.
No, it is. I think
we're playing nasty good this year.
Line. I mean, who's got it better than the Lions?
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I say, John, I'm not sure they peaked. I mean, I hope you're right. I fucking 100% hope you're right. They peaked, and that their best games are behind them, and the rest are going to be But I'm not counting on that. I'm just saying.
Yeah, as far as
I hope they're not counting on us. I hope they're not counting on us to not have a surge like we had last year. So that's all. Go ahead, AW.
That's what they think. Yeah, I'm saying most people. That's what they're probably thinking. I mean, y'all already got a few of them saying that we're the most overrated team in football right now.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because of the way we didn't play, we didn't handle the Bears. Come on, we handled them. That's right, Jason. Our D gave 17. Yeah. That's it. 19 with the Bears. I mean, we're not. I mean, you look at some of the earlier wins in the season, we only gave up 1 or 2 drives that scored. That's it. 1 or 2, 10 points, 13 points, Come on,
the defense is young. It's going to get better.
And here's the kicker about that. At the time we gave up 17 against the Lions, our top corner was not even out there.
No.
Yeah.
It's just too bad we shot ourselves in the foot. And we beat ourselves.
Well, but bro, you know what it is, man. I think the weather affected us. We were it's going to affect them. They had showed no signs of the weather bothering them.
Yeah,
and we had all kinds of issues.
It was totally flipped.
Yes, right. It was weird. It was it was totally weird.
Yeah,
totally weird.
Shit, we have another game like that. I think we need to be sending the equipment manager packing.
Yeah, no shit.
Well, we should have played Willis that game, Ty. We should have made sure Love was healed.
I'm going to say this. I think the second half, when Love threw that pick right at the end of the first half, I think he should have been benched and he should have played Willis to at least try to save the game.
Yep,
I agree with that.
And speaking of Love being benched, funny thing is the games that we lost, Love was not 100%.
Xavier McGinney.
The best part is, Isaac, is that I ordered my McKinney jersey just the other day.
Call him Xavier McGinney. McGinney, fucking Giddy. I love it. Oh, damn, our offense couldn't get out of there. Yeah, bro. Facts on that. Facts on that. And then I don't understand why LaFleur keeps going away from the run when he shows signs of being dominating. Run until they stop it. Run until they fucking
I think LaFleur's getting too cute with it and is trying to show, hey, I'm so much smarter than everybody else at designing plays that I can just run purely off the pass.
No, bro.
That's the kind of feeling I get with it.
Man, when it's working like it was, especially not the Bear game, the game before that. I mean, he had 100 yards in the first half, bro. Fucking keep running them.
Yeah,
purpose, all 100 all-purpose yards. And
yes, that's what I mean. He was like
on purpose right now.
Yeah, no, bro. Jacobs is definitely the better choice. Everybody, you could stick it in your ass. You said Jones was. Fuck you. He's not. I'm sorry. Jones was injured all the time. I love Jones. I wish he was still on our team as our 1-2 punch, but it ain't like that. You know, we got a better running back.
And funny thing is, so many people said Jacobs was supposed to be worn out and washed up from the moment we got him.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
going to say, more like your wishful thinking got the better of him.
Yeah.
You know, and everybody is. I'm patiently waiting for Floyd. Once he gets on the field, that dude can catch. He can run. That dude's explosive, man. He's an explosive running back. And
it doesn't bother you that he spent a lot of time on injuries this year?
It happens.
We got, our room is packed, dude. Wilson, I'm happy with Wilson. Brooks is good. I like them all, dude. We got a solid running room, man.
I'm not saying we don't. I'm just, Good hit another grand
slam. Never give
100%. I'll agree with that if our first round pick works out.
There you go. I want to see Jordan Morgan become a damn good right guard.
Yeah, but when he's been in there before his injury, his PFS has been really high. He's been really good. He's been really.
Absolutely.
Look, bro, I'm a firm believer. It's not how you start; it's how you finish. You guys got 8 more games or 9 more games. Let's go.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Actually, we got 7 more games left when you count it.
Yep.
Whatever. You know what I'm saying. The point is, we got. You got time to show that you can be the best at your spot. Let's go.
Still win a division yet.
Well,
it's still possible.
Yeah, we're
right now we can't win the division if the Lions don't start falling. If they win out, bro.
Oh, Colts are going to smoke them, man. They're going to put 50 on them.
They got to start falling. That's the only way we can even have a shot at the division now.
Colts are going to put 50 on them this weekend.
Colts are going to put 50.
Well,
can you say that with a straight face? Let me see, John. Say it with a straight face.
They're going to put 50 on them.
Go ahead, A-Dub.
I was going to say that I just calculated as far as when it comes to Josh Jacobs, he's already close to where he might be a portion of what he used to be 2 years ago back in 2022, given how he's played for us. And he's only a few yards away from breaking 1,000 rushing yards this year. Like, as far as how many yards he needs before he gets to 1,000 rushing, he needs 162.
Oh, so he can get that this weekend.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he could.
Good chunk of it.
I was going to say he could, but LaFleur's got to feed him.
Yeah.
And on that take, we want to thank everybody for watching us. Especially thank you guys that took the time to comment. Have yourselves a wonderful night.
And don't forget, open mic tomorrow night. Don't forget open mic and Red Zone Rant Sunday morning, 10 a.m.
Yeah. Let's kick us some 49er ass.
Yes.
Go Pack, go.
And as always, go Pack, go.
Fuck the night.
Go Pack, go.
For broadcast, you can find us on Roku TV, Amazon Fire TV, Facebook, and of course YouTube. Get all your NFL news here first.
Hey, this is Ahman Green, Green Bay Packers all-time leader in Russia. Bill, the Packer fan, and Packer owner, Nick, they run a website for Packer news and updates, and I know Packer news hasn't been so great lately because we got some players that are not Packers anymore that you loved at one time, but you might hate a little bit right now.
2 great running backs. We have a competent offensive line.
He's saying that he felt no